What's going on? It's Coach Williams, and I'm back for another breakdown. So today, final video before the Super Bowl, we are going to break down Drake Maye versus the Seahawks defense. And so this defense, I know the Patriots have played some great defenses in this run. Maybe the Texans are probably the best one that they've seen. But the thing about the Seattle Seahawks is they're extremely physical, and they're not a defense where you can find a lot of tendencies. They are a game plan specific team. It's really hard to figure out what they're going to do going into the game because they adapt and adjust to their opponent every week. There's no coverage tendencies, anything like that. So I think the big X factor for the Patriots going up against this defense is going to be Drake Maye's legs. Can he make plays with his legs, scrambling, and in designed runs? And so the Seahawks, they didn't play a ton of athletic quarterbacks over the course of the year. They only really played 3 athletic quarterbacks. But in the games that they did play, most of them were tight games, and the quarterback's legs were a huge factor in the game. Seahawks won all 3, but they were tight games. So, Titans game ended up being a 1-score game. Let's watch this one here, okay? So we got Cam Ward here. And they're running this quarterback power read play, this bash play here, all right? And so it's a triple option play. They're not going to block this guy, so he can keep it. And then there's also a pitch in here, right? He can pitch the ball inside here, but he doesn't like it. He keeps it. And this play should be dead to rights, right? This play should be dead to rights. They came out here on defense. They spilled this thing. They got him to go to the outside where they want him to go. But Cam Ward's athleticism, he cuts it back, breaks some tackles, dives into the end zone. Huge play here, all right? Huge play to score, all right? He's got the pitch here. He doesn't want it, doesn't take it, goes back. They should have him dead to rights here. He cuts it back, makes a huge play, gets the touchdown, all right? So another one here. They're in zone coverage here, playing cover 2, all right? And big thing, when he gets to the top of his drop, nobody's open, as you can see, right? There's a big thing with the Seattle defense. They plaster guys. So nobody's open, gets to the top of his drop, decisive, takes off and runs, right? Big thing. Right? And then this is another one here that I like too. He's got a guy in his face. He pump fakes him, right? Even though he's already across the line of scrimmage, gets him off his feet. That just gives him enough space to keep running and gain more yardage, right? So big thing. There's going to be times, right, in zone coverage where they're going to plaster people. Guys are going to be bracketed and covered. Get to the top of your drop, be decisive, and take off, Drake. Take off. This is a Super Bowl, right? Can't fully protect yourself. You got to protect yourself a little bit. Can't get lit up, but can't fully protect yourself. You got to go all out because you never know. You never know what's going to happen in this game. And so this one, they played Jayden Daniels. This one was the blowout, but Jayden Daniels made some plays with his legs in this game. All right. So if you're a Patriots fan, you've been watching the Patriots for a long time. Back when they had Cam Newton, big part of their offense was running this pin and pull quarterback run play here. All right. So pin and pull, get out on the perimeter. We can see here. All right. They block down, play side guard pulls. He gets out, looks for a crease, touchdown. Right. Red zone, designed quarterback runs. Right. Big thing. Design quarterback runs here, right? So we're going to keep going back and forth. We're going to see some design runs. We're going to see some scrambles, all right? So now they're out here. I think we've got quarters here. I think this is a little Pomsy up top, right? So he gets to the top of his drop, and as we can see, right, bracket here, tight coverage here. What are you going to do? Throw the ball in the flat, get this guy tackled? All right, Witherspoon, as you can see, the reason why I'm saying I think this looks a little Pomsy, you can see Witherspoon, second this route breaks out, he's looking to drive on it. So nobody's open. What do? Get to the top of your drop, Jayden Daniels. All right, get to the top of your drop, be decisive, take off and run. All right, big thing again, too. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Get out of bounds. So Daniels did get hurt in this game, I believe, missed some time. But this is a good job of him getting to the top of the drop, seeing it all play out. Don't have it. Get out of bounds. Use your legs, right? So, Kyler Murray. This one was a tight game. The first time they played Arizona, they only played Kyler Murray once. Murray gets the top of his drop. All right, I think this is cover 3 cloud here, right? So you got 3 deep, 4 underneath. Gets the top of his drop. Look, plastered, right? Nobody's open. Top of the drop. Take off and run, right? Use that speed. Get out to the outside. Huge gain. Monster gain, all right? So good job being decisive here from Murray, right? They're getting up the field, and Drake Maye does a really good job of this, of climbing the pocket, right? So Drake does this too. Climb that pocket. Rush gets past you. Take off and run. All right. So big thing too. All right, here we go. This looks like cover 2 here, right? They're in cover 2. He gets to the top of his drop. Doesn't like what he sees. He's trying to see, can I throw this? Can I get this out here, right? Can I throw this corner route? I don't love it. And now Witherspoon, right? Witherspoon comes out the roof. Imanwari, Witherspoon, Jones. These are guys where if they come out the roof on you, now this is the one where they can knock you out the game, right? So got to be a little bit of a cowboy and take some chances. But when you see this guy running at you, got to do this, right? Got to get down, right? We want to live to fight another down. Even though, we're going to go all out and try to make some plays, don't want to get lit up by that cat, right? Sit it down. All right, so now let's watch a little bit of Drake Maye, all right? So this is one of my favorite runs from him. This is a play that maybe won't end up on the highlight reel or whatever, but this is a big play, right? So 3rd and 1 going into the red zone here. And so they're going to run this speed option play here. I love the design of this play, too, from Josh McDaniels to have the back opposite of him, right? So he's got the back opposite of him, and then on the snap, he comes down, right? He's going to be the pitch man, but they do a really good job, the Chargers, of feathering this thing and making it uncomfortable to pitch this ball so they can get out, and then he squeezes the down blocks to the offensive line. So Drake is going to be wrong no matter what in this situation. But Drake Maye makes a play that I think only him and Patrick Mahomes make. A lot of people in the draft, they said he had an innate feel for the game, and this is the type of stuff that he does. Boom, fakes it to the outside, freezes the defender, and gets back inside. This takes him back to his basketball days, right? Get up here, fake the pass, hezzy, crossover, big first down, getting into the red zone. Huge play from Drake Maye here, all right? So really good job. Faking that out there, pick up the first down against Khalil Mack. All right, next one. So they're in quarters here. Again, Drake, like I said, top of the drop. Nobody's open, right? Guys are plastered. Climbs the pocket. Gets out. Monster gain. Huge gain here, right? Go all the way from the opposite side of your field to inside the red zone. This is the type of stuff that Drake Maye is going to have to do because they don't run a ton of man coverage. It's going to be zone. But if it's deep zone and those guys get out of there, there's going to be some opportunities to take off and run. And if they do get man, which I don't think they're going to get a ton of, then you definitely got to take off and run if people aren't open. This is another example of that. Cover 2 man here, okay? So cover 2 man, they got a 3-man rush going, but then this 4th defender is a green dog. If the back stays in, he's going to rush. Back stays in, he rushes, right? Again, huge 3rd and 15 here, all right? So long down and distance. Everybody's plastered. Everybody's covered. All these guys are back here at the sticks. What does Drake do? Get to the top of the drop. They're in man coverage. All right, I'm going to take off and run. Monster gain for a first down, right? So if they do get, I think the Seahawks have the lowest cover 2 man rate in the NFL, but you never know in big games like this, people break tendencies. If you see some cover 2 man Drake Maye, you got to take off. All right, so run, Drake, run. All right, and then the game winner here, clinching the AFC Championship game. All right, we got boot action here. And this was the one where in the huddle, he didn't tell him. It was just him and Josh McDaniels knew he was going to keep it. They faked the handoff. He keeps in the snow. No way this linebacker is going to be able to get out there and catch him in open space. Just not going to happen. Drake Maye closes this thing out, and they win the AFC. So big thing for the Patriots. The windows are going to be tiny, right? He's got the arm and the ability to make those throws, but the legs are the thing that will really be the backbreaker to make a ton of plays in the game. So I think that Drake Maye has to be confident and decisive that when people are not open, it's time to take off and go. And that's the big chance that the Patriots have in this game against the Seattle Seahawks. So that's it for my Super Bowl coverage. After the Super Bowl, maybe I'll do some breakdowns of the game if it's really exciting and there's some big moments. So you're going to want to come back and subscribe and like this video for more breakdowns. So as always, you know what it is. Coach Williams, Ball Hawks, we fly. I'm out. Peace.